Apparently, the House cannot even spare itself from diversity, equity, and inclusion programs being shut down. Due to the new spending bill that was passed to avert a governmental shutdown, the U.S. House Office of Diversity and Inclusion was cut due to that new spending bill, and instead they are going to replace it with the Office of Talent Management. Now, the former director, Dr. Sesha Moon, said this. On behalf of ODI, it has been an honor to help ensure that the United States Congress embodied a qualified and representative workforce that reflected the country's vast tapestry. We would like to thank the Office of the Speaker of the House, Office of the House Democratic Leader, and Committee on House Administration, as well as the entire House community for their support throughout the 116th, 117th, and 118th Congress. Now, it was put into place in 2020, and it was supposed to represent the diversity, if you will, of members there in the House, and it dealt with things like financial matters and candidate and member services, among a whole host of other things. Now, of course, they are attributing that to the attacks from the Republicans throughout the country on diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in various institutions, especially that of public colleges and universities, if you will. And so as I read that story, I'm like, well, the Democrats are running around talking about, oh, we need to save diversity, equity, and inclusion, and they can't even save it for themselves, which is why we should also know that it's just talking points at this point, right? Those programs are basically to say to institutions of white supremacy, might I add, hey, y'all need to accept black people and I guess other people of color. Give them a shot, right? It's kind of like an affirmative action thing, which we know those programs did not help black people overwhelmingly. It helped white women, right? Especially affirmative action. And so there are a lot of Republican governors are saying, no, we're not going to have that here. We're not going to give black people a fair shot. But the other question is, when have black people ever had a fair shot here in America? That kind of goes into the same line of democracy's in danger. Black people have never had democracy. Democracy means that you have a say-so. And so for me, I will feel a certain type of way of if I went to a school or a job and I kind of know I was only there because they were forced to have me there. I don't want to be nowhere where they don't want me. You know what I mean? It kind of goes back to the civil rights movement where we were wanting to eat at their restaurants, live in their neighborhoods and things like that. And it's like, for why? Why on earth would you want to be around people who don't want to be around you? Just because you change the laws, that don't mean that racism goes away. You know what I mean? And so this is another argument for us as black people. Of course, we know we need our reparations, right? We always going to be asking for reparations, but we also need to learn how to do for self more. We need to practice group economics. As Marcus Garvey said so many years ago, up you mighty nation, accomplish what you will. As they say in the Nation of Islam, do for self, right? We need to start talking about that more instead of begging white supremacy, see me, accept me, let me. See, we need to rearrange our understanding of things, right? Stop wanting to be where people don't want you to be. I for the life of me, I don't understand that. Well, if you could just only accept me. Like Angela Rye, a couple of years back when she was on CNN talking about, I just don't understand why they just don't understand it. It's like, do you really care? No, you don't. Be around yourself. As it said in the Nation, accept your own and be yourself, right? Hence, accept your own. And when you accept your own, you want to be yourself. You're not really trying to be around them like that, right? You're trying to be around your own folks. So let's build up our stuff, our jobs and colleges and stores and everything you can think of, all black, right? So that way we don't have to worry about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And we can have that for ourselves, right? So anyway, y'all let me know what you think about the diversity and inclusion office there at the House, the government being no more. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.